Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MSOE Raiders Stadium, where we have a game between the MSOE Raiders and the UW Madison Badgers. I'm joined by my co-host here, Justin Becker. Justin, I have a question for you. What are the keys to success today, and for MSOE to win both these games?
Yeah, the Raiders struggled to get their bats going last night in a tough loss last night. So we'll have to see if they can get that. We got Cole Armstrong on the mound this morning. We'll see if he can just fire strikes in there and keep the Raiders in this game. Give them a chance to win. It'll be an exciting game here.
Well said by Justin Becker. The bats yesterday were not very good yesterday. I don't think we got a hit until the bottom of the fifth inning on a Balot hit to the second baseman. So let's see if we can get our bats going today. That will be a very crucial key to success today. Now batting, number 8, Jake Weckworth. Here we go. So, leadoff hitter Jake Weckworth is going up against Cole. Yesterday, he had a okay day. I think he got one or two hits in there on Talon, but he got on base consistently. But let's see what Cole can do. His first start in the spring. Here we go.
Where did Weckworth play last night? Did he?
He was still in center.
Still in center.
Still in
Let's
center.
see where he was at last night too.
Yeah. Here we go. Strike one in there by Cole. Press. No, this one. That one. Strike.
Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna update this as well. Foul off by Beckworth or Weckworth.
Armstrong is one of those guys that'll pump strike after strike after strike in there. See if he can
0-2 pitch.
do that.
There we go. Nice little line out for Cole there to get the game started. Now batting, number 10, Quentin Yon.
Cole can just continue to do that, keep pitching to contact. The Raiders would be in good shape today.
Just a little outside. Just a little outside. With a windup. There, strike one is in there on the outside corner.
Looks to me like Cole's got a little bit of two-seam action going for him. That's one of his better pitches. If he can continue to command that, we'll be in good shape.
Yon tops the ball, fouls back.
On that two-seam again. Cole's looking like he's going to have a good day today.
Yeah. His two seam has a lot of run and drop to it, so it's very hard for hitters to hit those pitches. And he hits a man. There's a little setback, but I think Cole could bounce back from that.
Right as they started
number
hyping
44,
up that
Matthew Hank.
two-seamer. Got a little bit inside there. So far this series, UW Madison has got guys on almost every inning. Oh, I forgot this is the dancer at first.
Oh, yeah, the dancer. Happy feet, as I said yesterday. Cole gets the sign. Curveball just low and out. I think he was trying to get him to chase out to go 0-2. I think he just overcompensated and pulled down too hard. 1-1.
Got Jacob Malone behind the plate today. He wasn't able to make it to yesterday's game. Woody filled in for him. It's good to have our starting catcher back.
Good.
Good ball. Just a little offline.
Strike two is in there, but Quentin Jens has stolen second base. Count is now 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Strike three swinging, but Rolone dropped the ball. Bad throw, or not a bad throw, just an off target throw by Rolone. So Now batting, number 7, Grayson Mandel. Rolone gives the first and third call. I forgot what that means.
Just a tough break there for the Raiders. I don't know, I keep saying it so far this series, but man, Cole with a nice strike out there. It just kicks away from Rolone, and now UWM's looking at runners on the corners already here in the top of the first.
Strike or ball?
Ball.
Okay, because I kind of lost part of it. I was looking down for a second.
See if UWM's going to steal here. Rolone showcased his arm a little bit already. Would have got that guy just a little bit offline throw.
Runner goes. No attempt for the pickoff. The count is now 3-0 to Grayson Mando. Let's see if Cole can make him put it in play. Outside, ball 4. So now the Badgers have bases loaded with 1 out. So let's see if Cole can minimize the damage here. Now batting, number 22, Nate Dancer. I don't think we saw much of Nate yesterday, right?
No, I think this is his first game.
First game.
Here.
Okay, first game of the series.
Nice
Cole with a nice curveball on there to get things started.
It's a good start there. Keep hitters off balance.
Yeah.
Start with off speed.
Pound the zone. Make him put it in play. Missed time with the fastball.
It's about 40 degrees here down in Milwaukee at Raider Stadium here, and that could definitely have a little bit to do with the control issues here. Pitchers maybe being a little bit stiff, the cooler weather.
Oh, ball goes into the. Oh, but we have Parkman sitting underneath the ball. Fires home. Oh, but the runner does get in safe. So now there is 2 outs, but what is it? But the Badgers do strike first.
Inning plus.
You gotta hit it twice, or no? It's hold up. Now batting, number 13, Max Haberman. Hit that twice.
Now I just have to hit it once after that. Right?
Yeah, you have to hit it once after that. The first time you always have to hit it twice.
All right.
Oh, jeez. I don't think Hunt saw that ball off the bat. Hunt did not see that ball off the bat, and that ball just carried over his head. So now, off of that double by Haberman, that it's the scores the lead has been increased to 3-0. Now batting, number 4, Eli Griffin.
That's just a tough break. Good piece of hitting there by Haberman. See if Cole can get things back under control here.
Yeah. Here we go. Top ground ball to Aiden Linder, and he throws it over to Bennett Fleming, who gets the out for the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the bottom of the first inning. It's where the Badgers have struck first in a 3-0 ball game. Second. Up first, we have Cole Armstrong.
Now batting, number 23, Cole Armstrong.
So we have a pretty good matchup to lead off the inning. We have number 23 versus number 23. We'll see. We can see who is the better 23 in this situation. Because Cole is also a pitcher, and I don't know if 23 is hitting. He is not. But battle of the 23s right now. Let's see. Good cut by Cole, just a little on top of it. So, Cole. This is Cole's first game playing because he did not play yesterday. So this is his first game of the series. So we'll see what he can do here at the plate. Puts the ball in play. High pop or a shallow pop up to the center fielder who caught it and now out.
It's a good sign there right away for the Raiders. I can't find it.
Now batting, number 5, Ethan Kimball.
There it is.
So
I couldn't find it.
yeah, no, you're good. It's also a minimized screen. Strike one is in there.
All right.
On a little two-seam action there by number 23.
I just screwed up.
Okay. No, it's fine. Just have Parker next. Strike two swinging on a curveball by Kimball. It seems the Raiders are chasing a lot today already. But like 23 is putting it in the zone and mixing up the look, so it does throw the batters off. Good take. Yeah, what were you gonna say about the first hit? Back to that.
It's just a good sign that the Raiders are putting the ball in play. Yesterday we struggled with strikeouts. See if we can continue to do that throughout the game. Put pressure on Madison.
Ball 2. Count is now 2-2. Kimball was our leadoff hitter yesterday. He didn't do that bad. I think he walked his first at bat. Strike 3 rung up on the inside corner. That was what caught us off guard yesterday quite a bit.
Now batting, number 17, Hunter Parkman.
Here we go. Let's see if Parkman can get something started for MSOE in the bottom of the first. Swings on a first pitch curveball, fouls it off.
Who's up next?
Aiden. He's first one. Parkman here is our right fielder. Ball one missed high. Parkman is our right fielder. He is he is a senior and he did. How did he do yesterday? Because
a couple walks and a couple strikeouts too.
Yeah. Ooh.
Curveball misses there.
Yeah. 2-1 count. 23 winds up. Throws it. Ball 3 low. 3-1 count to Hunter Parkman now.
Raiders just trying to find a way to score a run here so far this series. I know it's only the first inning, but yet to play to run.
Good cut by Parkman, fouled off. Hit the ump, actually. Now we're just taking some time to see if he's okay, and the catcher needs to go talk to his pitcher. The ump seems to be good, so we're back. Ball 4 high. He walks. So now it's up to Aiden to keep it going with Parkman on first base.
Now batting, number 18, Aiden Lindner.
Cleanup hitter up Aiden Lindner had a decent day, a few hard hit balls yesterday, but just couldn't get him to drop. Let's see if he can continue that today and get him to drop to help MSOE get their first run of the series. Pops it up. Pops it a foul, and it is caught by the first baseman. So, end of one we have UW Madison up 3-0 over the MSOE Raiders. We'll be back after this short break. And we are back for the top of the second inning. Why did it say 6-0? Hold up.
I wish you could fade out easier.
I wish. Oh, yeah, no, it's very small. Now batting, number 9, Peter Selwood. Top of the second here. Peter Selwood, this is his first appearance in this series. Playing first base, actually. Ball 1. Let's see if Cole can hone it back in under the strike zone like how he was in the beginning of the first inning. Here we go. Caught the corner, strike 1.
Nice two-seamer there. Tailing back into the zone.
1-1 count to Peter Selwood. Foul tip, but caught by Rolone. 1-2. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Just a bit high and outside. Missing a fastball. 2-2. Cole gets the sign. Winds up. Strike 3 on a changeup. There we go. 1 out now. Now batting, number 11, Soren Apple. Soren Apple here, the catcher from yesterday's game. I don't know. How did Apple do yesterday?
As far as hitting goes, he didn't do that great. He had a couple back picks at second base, which you don't see a catcher do too often at any level, really. So that was something interesting to see. See if he doesn't try that at all today.
Yeah. First 2 pitches have been fouled back by Soren Apple. So here we go. 0-2 pitch with 0-2 pitch to Soren Apple. Pitch. Fastball by him. 2 outs now. 2 outs.
Cole wasted no time getting after him this inning.
2 strikeouts this inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Number 8, Jake Weckworth. Back to the top of the order already. So here. Last at bat, he linered to liver. Now this one, a really big line drive out to Ethan Kimball to end the inning. To have Cole shut down Madison with a 1-2-3 inning. So going into the middle of the second, UWM is still up 3-0. They want to score this 1-2-3 because Cole Armstrong shut them down with 2 strikeouts and a line drive. And we are back in the bottom of the second with Jacob Balot leading off. This is this is the first scoreless half inning UW Madison has had since yesterday in the first inning.
Now batting, number 21, Jacob Balot.
Jacob was the one that actually broke the no-hitter yesterday in the bottom of the fifth with an infield hit to the second baseman. First pitch is in there, and it is a ball. So 1-0 count to Jacob Balot now. There we go. Line drive to the left fielder for a single.
Now batting, number 2, Ethan Hunt.
That is Ethan Hunt yesterday was with some decent contact yesterday, but just couldn't get the drop either. Like every other player on MSOE, everything was just finding every single player in their outfield. First pitch is a ball outside. Strike one in a very similar spot to ball one. Could have gone both ways. 1-1 pitch, ball in the dirt, spiked. Jacob Balot steals second base. So now the count is now 2-1 with no outs. And there is a runner in MSOE had a lot of runners in scoring position yesterday, but with 0 or no outs, but could not get the runner in. So let's see if Hunt can change that and get MSOE their first run of the series. Two-one pitch.
There we go.
Strike down the middle. Gets Hunt now gets a hit, and that advances Balot to third base. Now we have a first and third action with no outs.
Now batting, number 29, Bennett Fleming.
Bennett Fleming up to bat. Bennett Fleming has the Bennett Fleming yesterday had a very good approach to the plate. I think he walked twice, and he lined out to center field yesterday. So Hunt steals second base. So now we have a second and third opportunity with a 1-0 count to Bennett Fleming. Bennett Fleming with a hit could bring in 2 runs potentially. Comebacker right to the pitcher. It's unfortunate. So now there is 1 out with runners on second and third. Is he number 69? That's what I'm going to say.
Now batting, number 69, Jacob Rolone.
Jacob Rolone at the plate. What didn't show? Wasn't here yesterday because I don't know, but he just wasn't here. So Woody had to cover from behind the plate. So and now Rolone is back, and it's good to have him back. No diss on Woody, but I'm just saying, it's just nice to have another bat in the lineup as well. There we go. Rolone with a hit to left field, bringing in the Raiders' first run of the series. So now the score is 3-1, UW Madison.
Now batting, number 7, Oliver Hallerong.
I forgot his last name. Now we have Oliver Hollering up to bat, second baseman, who caught the line drive from, I think, their leadoff hitter on the first at bat. Jordan Dish steals and is caught stealing. So now there are 2 outs for the Raiders with a runner on third. And is that a strike? Oh, 0-1, yeah. Strike 1 on the call as well. Jordan Dish there is pretty fast. I don't know if he got a good enough jump to jump to beat the catcher there 1-1. So yeah, it's all about the jump on this catcher because this catcher has a pretty decent arm. So strike 2 swing on Oliver. So the count is now 1-2 with a runner on third. So let's see if Oliver can keep the damage coming. Ball 2 outside. Count is now 2-2 to Oliver. The worst run in any sport, or the worst lead in any sport, is 2 runs. Because if they get 1, they're right back in it. Ball 3 and a curveball just outside. Count is now full to Oliver. Let's see if he can. Ball 4. So that is now runner on first and third with Cole Armstrong coming up to bat again. Number 23 versus number 23. Now batting, number 23, Cole Armstrong. Pitcher versus pitcher. Today we do not have a DH for the pitcher, so the pitcher to hit it for themselves. 0-0 pitch to Cole. Let's see what Oliver does. Do you think he'll steal?
After just seeing that throw, guy Soren Apple just hosing Ohad, I don't know if we're going to send him again. At least not the first pitch again.
Yeah. Ball 1 is low and spiked in the dirt. 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. Now it is a 1-1 count to Cole Armstrong, who if he puts in the outfield, is scoring Hunt and maybe sending Liver to third, which will cut the lead down to only 1. One count, outside, 2-1. 2-1 count to Cole Armstrong here. Fouled. It looks like fouled back. The count is now 2-2 to Cole Armstrong. Pitch. Ball 3 and a curveball low. The count is now full to Cole Armstrong.
River's going to be on the move here.
I think he might. Here we go, ball 4. Bases are now loaded with Ethan Kimball up to bat, who is a little bit of a power hitter himself. Now batting, number 5, Ethan Kimball. Kimball is up with bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of the second with a chance to tie the game with an outfield single. First pitch swings, foul ball. Count is now 0-1. Count is now 0-1 to Kimball. One pitch, foul back. Count is now 0-2 to Ethan Kimball with bases loaded. Catcher goes out to talk to his pitcher. We're back. The count is 0-2 to Ethan Kimball. And the pitch. fastball topped it. It's back to the pitcher, and that is an out. So that is the third out of the inning. So that is that will end the inning 3-1. And we're back now in the top of the third. UW Madison leading 3-1 over the MSOE Raiders. Now batting, number 10, Quentin Yon. Quentin Yon up to bat. His first at bat, he struck out, right? No.
No, he got on.
He got on. He got on a single, I think. 1-0 count. 1-0 count to Yon. 2-0, ball high. Spiked in the gun, 3-0. Jan is one of those guys with a weird last name, because on here it's spelled Jehn. So we said Jen yesterday, but now they wrote it on the paper how to say his last name. Because yesterday we didn't know, but now we do. Strike one. There we go. 3-1 count. 3-1 count to Jan. The pitch. 3-2. Caught the inside part of the plate. Full count now to Jan. Let's see if Cole can put him away. Full count pitch. Nope. Ball 4 in the dirt. So now there's a runner on first with no outs.
Now batting, number 44, Matthew Hank.
Hello, pitch. Strike one in there on Hank. Up in the air, ball popped up right over liver. There we go. Pop up to Oliver Hollingren at second base. A very high one at that as well. Yeah.
Now batting, number 7, Grayson Mandel.
Guy on first with one out up to number 7, Grayson Mandel. He had the really big hit over Ethan Hunt last inning, or not last inning. For the first inning. Ball 1. In that first inning, I don't think Hunt saw the ball either off the bat, so that also helped. Line drive to right field. Hunter Parkman tracked it and got it, and tried to throw it back into to Bennett Fleming at first base, but then the throw was off target, and But there is 2 outs, and Jan advances to second base. Now batting, number 22, Nate Dancer. The ump is telling the UW Madison players to get in the dugout because they are standing way out of it. I think that's a warning. I think the next time somebody might get ejected. Yeah. Ground ball to Ballot at short, bobbles it in his glove. Now that isn't. The error happened on Jacob Ballot, making the situation now first and third with 2 outs. Now batting, number 13, Max Haberman. First and third situation for Cole here on the mound. Rolone walking out to give him a sign. Oh yeah. Runner goes from first to second. Rolone does throw it down. Balak cuts it off. I think Ball 1 on that pitch. So 1-0 count with runners in second and third for number 13, Max Haberman. Ball too high. If Cole can get out of this inning scoreless, that would be considered very good, especially with 2 runners in prime scoring position. 2-0 count. 3-0. 3-0 count now to Max Haberman. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4 in the dirt. Now we have bases loaded with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 4, Eli Griffin.
Oh, pitch. Pot puts it in the air to center field but Kimball is able to track it down and get that third out. To bring it to the middle of the third with UWM still only up 3-1 after having bases loaded with 2 outs. Back in the bottom of the third now with Hunter Parker up to bat. Let's see if we can get things started for us.
Now batting, number 17, Hunter Parkman.
Hunter Parkman up. A right fielder who had a fly ball that was over his head he had to go back and track for. Let's see if he can get us started here in the bottom of the third. Strike 1. The count is now 0-1. Pitch. Ball low. Make it now 1-1. Strike 2 on that looping curveball. So now 1-2 count to Hunter Parkman here. Ball 2 outside, 2-2 count. Hunter Parkman did not chase that curveball. Ball 3 outside. Full count now to Hunter Parkman. Full count pitch. Foul back. Full count. Swinging strike 3. Strikes out Hunter Parkman. Now batting, number 18, Aiden Lindner. Cleanup hitter up, Aiden. Let's see if you can get things started for MSOE. Ball 1. Got an inside curveball. On deck we have Jacob Ballot. Aiden popped it up. Foul back to the catcher. And he catches it. Now that makes it 2 quick outs for MSOE.
Now batting, number 21, Jacob Balak.
Jacob Ballot up here. Jacob Ballot is one of those guys who will put the ball in play. I don't think he had a single strikeout yesterday. So he put the ball in play every time. He just had hard hit balls right to everyone. First pitch comes, strike 1 swinging. Count is now 0-1. One. Ball high. There's another strike called on that looping curveball. This pitcher likes to throw it there, and the ump is going to call it. Count is now 1-2 to Jacob Ballot. Pitch comes, puts it high into left field. It looks like the left fielder's tracking it pretty well, and he catches it, and he does. So that is the end of the third. UW Madison up 3-1 over the MSOE Raiders. And we are back now in the top of the 4th with Peter Selwood up.
Now batting, number 9, Peter
Cole Armstrong still on the mound. This is going for his 4th inning. Strike one swinging to Peter Selwood. How in the heck? I don't understand. I don't know how that added a run. 0-1 count. Strike two swinging. 0-2 count to Peter Selwood now. Let's see if Cole can put him away. Pitch is thrown and it's low. Now it's 1-1 to Peter Selwood. One-two pitch comes, misses high. 2-2. Two pitch. Strike three swinging. 1 out. Cole with his 3rd strikeout of the game. Gets it on Peter Selwood.
Now batting, number 11, Sword, Apple.
Apple up again. Cole gets a sign. 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Just outside. One 0 count to Soren Apple. Strike one swinging. Caught him chasing on the outside fastball. Nice little two-seam. Thought it was coming back in. Stayed. Ball too high. Two-one pitch. There we go. Strike two looking. 2-2 count to Apple. Apple puts it in play to Balot. Balot fields it and throws it over to Bennett. He gets the 2nd out. So now there's 2 outs with nobody on, with the top of the lineup coming back.
Now batting, number 8, Jake Weckworth.
Back to the top of the lineup here. Jake Weckworth for the 3rd time coming back in the 4th inning. Let's see what Cole can do against him. First pitch, ball low. 1-0 count. Two-0, missed high. Missed high and in. The 2-0 pitch. Hits him. 3-0 hits him. Guy on first now, so now they have a runner on first with 2 outs, and I think this is Happy Feet on first base.
Nope.
This guy.
Now batting, number 10, Quentin Yon.
Two outs, runner on first. The pitch to Yon. Weckworth went.
Got him.
Strike one, and he got him. So it got him. So therefore, that is Weckworth is caught stealing by Rolone to end the middle of the 4th. UW Madison still leads 3-1 over MSOE. And we're back in the bottom of the fourth with Ethan Hunt up the bat. So Ethan Hunt is Ethan Hunt actually spent, I think, a semester or two in Germany, I think.
Now batting, number 2, Ethan Hunt.
I will pitch to Ethan. See what number 23 can do on the mound. Strike one swinging to Ethan Hunt. 0-1 count. Second pitch, foul back. Count is now 0-2 to Ethan. Let's see if he can put it in play to put some pressure on the defense. Because that has proved to work for MSOE in the second inning. When they got the run. Ball high. And check down just to make sure he didn't swing. I don't think he did up here. I think it was a check swing. The first base ump does confirm it was not a swing. The count is now 1-2 to Ethan Hunt. 1-2 pitch, puts it up. It's a little blooper. It almost got away from him, but they did manage to secure it in and get the first out for Ethan Hunt.
Now batting, number 29, Bennett Fleming.
Bennett Fleming up to bat here, number 29. Bennett Fleming is actually my no, not mine. I'm his like co-manager for the varsity team. Very good guy. First pitch to Bennett comes ball one, low in the dirt. Second pitch comes ball 2-0 to Bennett Fleming. Here we go. 2-0 count to Bennett Fleming. Here comes the pitch. Ball 3 just outside. 3-0 count. Let's see what number 23 can do with 3-0 counter. Strike one on the corner. Count is now 3-1 to Bennett. Both pitchers seem to have a little bit of control issues with balls to start the inning, but then they lock back in as the inning goes on. Count is now full count to Bennett Fleming on a strike two swinging. Full count pitch. Ball 4 low. So now MSOE has a runner on first with 1 out. And now comes up Jacob Ralone.
Now batting, number 69, Jacob Ralone.
Ralone up here. Best walk-up song you could have given to him, honestly, in my opinion. This fits him perfectly. Ralone puts it in play. Line drive. Over left fielder's head. It is going. Bennett is rounding third right now. Bennett will be going home. Ralone is trying to go for 3. And then send him home. Ralone has pulled off an inside the park home run for a 2-run home run to tie the ball game at 3-3. There we go. So with Ralone's inside the park Little League home run, that now ties the ball game at 3-3. MSOE UW Madison.
Now batting, number 7, Oliver Hallerung.
After that, first pitch comes ball high. Count is now 1-0 to Oliver with 1 out. Second pitch, strike one. 1-1 count to Oliver Hallerung. 1-1 pitch comes. Ball 2 to Oliver. Two one count. 3-1 now to Oliver. Three-one count to Oliver with 1 out. So let's see if he can get it started again. Tops it. It's a little chopper to the back to the pitcher. He will get the out for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Cole Armstrong is now up to hit again.
Now batting, number 23, Cole Armstrong.
For the third time today, we have a number 20. We have a 23 versus 23 matchup. So we can now find who is the better 23. First pitch comes, curveball, strike 1. Second pitch, curveball again, misses low. For count now goes to 1-1. One pitch to Cole. Swings. It puts a little blooper to right field. I don't know if he'll get to it. He doesn't get to it. It gets past him. Cole is grounding to second, maybe going 3. Cole is going to 3 on this one. The ump calls him out, going to 3. So after the bottom of the 4th, and Merlone's inside the park home run, the score now goes to 3-all between UW-Madison and MSOE. And we are back after an exciting bottom of the 4th inning where the MSOE Raiders have now tied at 3-3 with UW-Madison. Number 10 up to bat.
Now batting, number 10, Quinton Yon.
Quinton Yon was up last inning, but then got his at-bat cut short because Weckworth got caught stealing on the way there. Ball 1 high to Weckworth. Or not Weckworth. Yon first. Pitch 1. Second pitch, ball 2. Just outside. Two-0 count. Comes strike 1 to Yon. Count is now 2-1. 2-1 count. Puts it in play. High fly ball over. Oh, Hunt tracked it down to make the first out of the inning. Count is there's now 1 out with a high fly ball to Hunt.
Now batting, number 44, Matthew Hank.
Number 44 up to bat. The past few at bats he hasn't. The past few at bats he has driven. He's gotten on base and is one of the runs in the first inning. But otherwise, they've been scoreless ever since. First pitch comes, ball one low. Matthew Hank puts a ground ball through the infield to get it to man on first with one out and bring up Grayson Mandel.
Now batting, number 7, Grayson Mandel.
Guy on first. Cole checking the runner. The pitch. Puts a high fly ball into the gap over Hunt's head. He tracks it. Oh, he tracked it well. Hit his glove. Now that is and that will be a double off the error of Hunt's glove, which brings the runners into scoring position at second and third with only one out. And that brings up Nate Dancer.
Now batting, number 22, Nate Dancer.
It looked like Hunt tracked that ball very well. It just looked like it moved on in last second where he just hit his glove and bounced off. I think he tracked that all the way. I guess like it happened yesterday with Kimball as well, because on that line drive. First pitch comes, ball one. 1-0 count. That happened with Kimball, right? Yesterday? That was Hunt again? Oh, my bad. Correction, it happened with Hunt again yesterday. Second pitch comes, 2-0. Ball low. Infield is playing in to prevent the run. Ball in play, line drive out to Kimball. It drops because it was short. Runner will score in from third base, and the throw from Kimball to go to third did not get there in time. So therefore, UW-Madison retakes the lead with a double to center field. So now, I'll say it after. Now brings up number 13, Max Haberman. The infield is still in to prevent another run from getting in. Ball one, low on the ground. So, after that unfortunate series of events with Hunt and then that short dropper, it now brings UW-Madison up one run, 4-3. Count is now 2-0 to Max Haberman. Pitch comes, fouls it off towards the third base dugout. Count is now 2-1. On a little two-seam action, the two-seam has seemed to catch a lot of guys off balance, because especially it comes back in on your hands, and you just top it, and then you don't get very good contact. 2-1 pitch comes, almost hits him in the head, ducks out of the way. Count is now 3-1. Cole here, struggling to find the zone a little bit. 3-1 count after pounding the zone for the last 4 or 5 batters. Pitch comes, puts it high and back over the press box. Count is now full count with a run on second and third. Full count pitch comes. Line drive back to Oliver. Turn the double play with the line drive back to him. Gets MSOE out of the inning. So therefore, that catch by Liver prevented the 2 runs coming in. So the score is now 4-3. The score is now 4-3 UW-Madison in the middle of the 5th. Brings us back to the bottom of the fifth with Ethan Kimball up. At this score, to emphasize again, the score is 4-3 UW Madison off of a single hit after when the infield was in last inning with runners on second and third.
Now batting, number 5, Ethan Kimball.
Kimball up the bat here. See if Kimball can get MSOE started. Chops a ground ball to the shortstop. He bobbles it, and he makes it on base. So Kimball reaches on an error by the shortstop. So, which now brings up Hunter Parkman.
Now batting, number 17, Hunter Parkman.
Let's see if Parkman can continue what Kimball has started. This inning. 0-0 pitch. Actually, pickoff move instead. Back to trying to get Kimball. Did not get him. Pitch. Parkman swings and fouls it back to make the count 0-1. Count is 0-1 to Hunter Parkman. Oh, 0-1 count comes, ball low. To make the count 1-1 to Hunter Parkman. One pitch comes. That looping curveball in there for strike 2. That looping curveball seemed to have everyone on MSOE today fooled, because everyone has seemed to watch it. 1-2 count. Pitch comes. Ball 3 caught the corner of the plate for strike 3 for Hunter Parkman.
Now batting, number 18, Aiden Lindner.
Aiden up the bat there, the 4-hole hitter. Let's see if he can keep it going. Ball 1, curveball in the dirt. Ball 1 in the dirt. 1-0 count to Aiden Lindner. One 0 pitch comes, pops it up into shallow left field, caught by the shortstop to make their 2 outs. Which now brings up number 21, Jacob Balot.
Now batting, number 21, Jacob Balot.
Let's see if Jacob Balot can keep this inning alive with a hit to advance Kimball into scoring position. Oh, pitch comes. Ball 1 inside, almost hits him on the arm. 1-0 count to Balot. Pitch comes. Ball 2 low. The count is now 2-0 to Balot. Pitch delivery. Curveball swinging. And then a back pick on the 2-1 count to Balot with 2-1 count to Balot. Let's see what he'll do here. Fouls it back to make it 2-2. With a guy on first and 2 outs. 2-2 comes. Balot puts it in play into right field for a right field single, advancing Kimball, and now bringing up Ethan Hunt.
Now batting, number 2, Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hunt up to bat now. Let's see if he can continue it and potentially do some damage to get the Raiders tied in this ball game. Pitch comes. Caught the corner, strike one with that little two-seam action that he has. 0-1 count the Hunt. Pitch comes. Puts a line drive back up the middle. Potentially, no, Jordan was about to send Kimball, but then he didn't send him. So now, it is now bases loaded with 2 outs, and brings up Bennett Fleming. If he puts it in the outfield on the ground, that will tie this ball game for MSOE.
Now batting, number 29, Bennett Fleming.
I will count to Bennett Fleming here. Up next, we have Valone, who got the Little League home run last year. First pitch comes, ball high to Bennett Fleming. No count. Strike one on that looping curveball again. It's now 1-1. Shoot. Messed up. 1-1 count to Bennett Fleming. One count. Curveball outside. 2-1 now to Bennett Fleming. Bennett's looking for something in the zone here to put in play. Check swings that one, fouls it off to make it 2-1, or to make it 2-2. 2-2 to Bennett Fleming, with bases loaded and 2 outs. Fastball on the outside half of the plate, just caught the edge of it to get Bennett looking for strike 3 to end the inning. UW Madison up 4-3 after 5. Welcome back to the top of the 6th, where why is that 5 runs? To where UW Madison leads MSOE 4-3.
Now batting, number 4, Eli Griffin.
Cole Armstrong is still in to pitch for the Raiders. First pitch comes, ball one. It does not look like either bullpen has action going down in it. 1-0 pitch comes, catches off the end of the bat, and that is an error on Liffer, or that is an error on Oliver, the second baseman, because it just bounced underneath of his glove. Now there's a runner on first with no outs. Now batting, number 11, Soren Apple. 17 for 11. Now batting, number 17, Travis Delgado. So pinch hitter for UW Madison, number 17, Travis Delgado. First pitch comes, ball. So count is now 1-0 to Travis. I don't know. Is it on there?
Is it hot on there?
It's Conky. What was his first name yesterday? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Pick off attempt.
That kid almost just fell over. Happy feet.
Strike one swinging. Oh, we're back. Sorry for that. The microphone disconnected. Foul tipped. Foul tipped for to keep him alive in this at bat. Kind of still 1-2 to Hunter Parkman. Change up to Hunter Parkman, caught looking, which now ends the bottom, or which now ends the sixth, with UW Madison up 4-3 over your MSOE Raiders. Hello, and welcome back to the top of the seventh, where UWM leads MSOE 4-3.
Now batting, number 44, Matthew Hank.
Cole Armstrong still out there to pitch for the MSOE Raiders. There is no sign of any action in either dugout for either teams. First pitch comes, strike one swinging. Line drive out to center field will drop for a hit for Hank.
Now batting, number 7, Grayson Mandel.
Pickoff attempt by Cole is no good. Aiden looks like he's playing in a little bit. First pitch comes, strike one swinging. Oh, one pitch. Curveball, topped it to Aiden, who is going to throw it over to first to get the first out of the inning. That will get the first out of the inning, but that will advance number 44 Matthew Hank to second base.
Now batting, number 22, Nate Dancer.
A low count. First pitch almost hits him. Ball one. Pitch. Inside. Ball two. 2-0 pitch, missed high. 3-0. 3-0 to Nate Dancer. So let's see if Cole can work back from this hole he's done. 3-0. Strike one. Here we go. 3-1 to Nate Dancer. Ball 4 to Nate Dancer. Now they put the man on the first and second with 1 out, which brings up Max Haberman. Now batting, number 13, Max Haberman. What pitch to Haberman? Ball 1 high. He's got it. Strike 1. 1-1 count to Haberman. Line drive hits the bag. Fair ball. Which will bring in a run. Bringing in that run puts UW-Madison ahead 5-3. That was just an unfortunate bounce off the bag.
This is a pitcher, Quinn Lammers.
Oh. Now batting, number 12, Quinn Lammers. Quinn? Yeah, it's Quinn. He's hitting for... So, pinch hitter for the...
No, he's the pitcher.
Or the pitcher.
Just kind of
Yeah. Quinn bunts. Quinn throws it over to first, but it was a bad throw, so now the ball got away from Bennett Flemings, which will bring in 2 runs, and which would be a double for Quinn Lammers. So now the score of the game is now 7-3 UW-Madison over MSOE.
Now batting, number 17, Travis Delgado.
Runner goes to 3 on the pitch. Ball 1, he steals. Count is now 1-0 to Travis. Infield is now playing in to prevent the run. Strike 1. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Comes, almost hits him in the head. 2-1 to Travis Delgado. Let's see if Cole can get into the route and prevent this other run. Hard hit ground ball past the second baseman, Oliver Hollerung, to bring in yet another run for UW-Madison. Which makes the score 8-3, UW-Madison. Now batting, number 11, Soren Apple. Oh, count comes, ball 1. One count to Apple. Spike the ball onto the ground. 2-0 count. Ball gets past Rolone, and now the runner is on second base. The 2-0 count to Apple. And I don't see anyone getting ready in the pen. There's no action down there in the MSOE bullpen for Cole. Two-0 count to Apple. Here we go. The pitch. Ball 3, high. 3-0 count to Apple now. Ball 4. Walks the count. To make it first and second. Bringing back up Jake Weckworth for the 5th time today. Gavin Wood goes out to the mound to talk with Cole. After that mound visit,
That's brutal.
Gavin Wood decides to leave Cole Armstrong out there after that mound visit because all they need is 2 more outs and then they're back into hit.
But teams that bring a speaker along with them, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I know.
0-0 count to Weckworth. Ball 1. We also have like 2 guys on the bench.
Yeah.
So it also helps when they have an extra 10 guys on the bench. 1-0 count to Weckworth. High fly ball to Hunt. Hunt tracked it down very well over his shoulder to get the second out of the inning. Which brings up Quentin Yan. Now batting, number 10, Quentin Yan.
Yeah, I need to get some moving when this game finishes.
Oh, pitch to Yan. Strike 1 on the curveball. Oh, 1 count. Ball 1 spiked in the other batter's box. 1-1 count to Yan. The pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-1 count to Yan. Two-one count. Strike 2 chipped or tipped down. So count is now 2-2 to Yan. The pitch. Ball 3 in the dirt, and the runners are going. So now the count is full count with runners on second and third. To Quentin Yan. Ball 4 to Quentin Yan, which now makes the bases loaded with 2 outs, bringing up Matthew Hank.
Now batting, number 44, Matthew Hank.
Matthew Hank up with bases loaded. First pitch, ball in the dirt. 1-0 count. Pretty sure Cole is at like,
He's well over.
I think he's at like 100, I think 120 or something like that. There's 2 outs in the 7th. Ball 2, curveball in the dirt. Two-0 count goes to 3-0. Cole, let's see if Cole can dig himself out of this hole to get back in the dugout. Count is 3-1.
Just let him hit it. Hopefully it goes.
3-1. 3-1 count to number 44, Matthew Hank. Three-one pitch.
There you go.
Puts it in play, out to Parkman. Parkman tracking it down.
Holy, that.
Parkman just got over Parkman's head. Hank is going for 3. And he got into 3, scoring 3 runs, making this game now a 11-3 ball game. With a runner on third after a triple by Matthew Hank. This now brings up Grayson Mandel. Now batting, number 7, Grayson Mandel. Oh, pitch to Grayson. Tops to Balot. Can Balot get us out of the inning? Yes, he can. With a spectacular scoop by Bennett Fleming. After 7, after the top of the 7th, UW Madison leads 11-3 over MSOE. Welcome back, fans. In the top of the 8th, in the bottom of the 7th, where Aiden leads off. Now batting, number 18, Aiden Lindner. Aiden Lindner to lead off the inning. Strike 1 comes on that looping curveball. 0-1.